to this morning's exciting lecture. I just want to take a moment to thank all of my supporters and all of my subscribers for supporting my channel. And with that being said, let's get on down to today's very important lecture. And the focus of this lecture is I'm getting ready. I'm days away. November the 2nd, I will be in Italy and Rome traveling abroad. And so the focus of this lecture is to update everyone that I'm so excited in regards to being days away from doing another traveling abroad. I will be in Italy and Rome from November the 2nd through the 9th on a guided tour. And, I'm going to just say this, check out some of my video uploads when I did my guided tour to Cairo, Egypt. And I'm going to say one thing in terms of, my life, in terms of living an extreme minimalist life. And, I just want to give all thanks and glory to God for, just giving me the mindset and the understanding that you really do have to go out there and see this world. I'm on a trajectory path as long as God give me life to go see many of the 7 wonders of the world. People, this is what life is all about. And just killing my throat for quick. So basically, I'm so excited. I'm gonna do some live footage when I'm over there, just to give you a little bit of insight in regards to my guided tour. Understand, world, I've made preparation to make this happen from November the 2nd through the 9th, beginning way back in July of this year. Day one, when we arrive in Rome, it's going to be many of us in that guided tour. Just to give you a little insight on my itinerary, we're going to be literally in 2 nights in Rome, and it's going to kick off with our epic Italian trilogy. After checking into our hotel, we're going to spend the rest of the day relaxing or pounding the pavement to discover why Rome so deserves its title. It's the eternal city. Later on, you will meet up with your travel director and fellow travelers for a glimpse into what lies ahead. So typically, when you take a guided tour, we all as a group meet for that kickoff. I'm so excited. And like I said, this would be the second guided tour I took with my same travel agent. And Marie Holiday, this not even about being a content creator. Marie Holiday, in terms of the bucket list of things I'm going to do within the next several months of my life, is to go see this world, people. And the beauty of this, a caveat to this, as being a content creator, I'm going to do live footage as I go on my trajectory path to see this world. I'm going to do limited live footage because my focus as a minimalist is to really enjoy that experience. I'm going to be meeting people from all over the world. Check out some of my live footage when I went to Cairo, Egypt, when we rode on the biblical Nile River, when we went inside of the Valley of the Kings, Ramsey 1 through 9, King Tut, the Giza pyramids, up and close and personal when I did that live footage. And one of the main tips I want to talk about in terms of me having the ability to travel this world debt-free is 10 years before I retired. I literally sat down and I wrote down a strategic business plan prior to me retiring September of 2023. But 10 years before I retired, I literally sat down and developed a game plan to exit up out of this workforce debt-free. And I met that goal years before I retired, September of 2023. And so what that does is, since I have no debt, that gives me a whole lot of disposable income to continue to invest and increase my wealth, my financial portfolio, all of the above, budget and travel this world. And I'm telling you, being debt free and cutting loose of worldly possessions is one of the main powerful ingredients of living a minimalistic lifestyle, people. This is real talk. And what I mean by cutting loose of worldly possessions that serves no purpose, so that can free me up to enjoy life experience. Even before I sold my home in North Carolina, before I retired, years before I sold my home, I got rid of all of my furniture out of my home. It was an empty house years before I sold it. You know, the bed, the dresser, the refrigerator, the stove, everything removed out of there. And because it serves no purpose. And anything that I do possess, it has value. But by cutting loose of worldly possession, which ties into minimalistic living, it frees me up so I can enjoy this world, enjoy things of value. And then the caveat to that is by being a monetized YouTube channel, whatever money I make or not make in terms of being a content creator, but all of my monthly YouTube checks, I reinvest that money back into my financial portfolio. And I have other streams of income outside of my retirement income by being strategic. And I tell people, use your knowledge, skills, and talents to generate other streams of income in addition to your primary income, and be wise with that money. Be strategic with that money. And what I do with my extra disposable income, every 9 or 10 months, I'm traveling my next trip abroad. That's life, people. And this is real talk. So again, be on the lookout. November the 2nd, I will literally be in Italy with many other people on my guided tour. I'm gonna do limited live footage when I'm over there, because my job, for me, is cameras ain't gonna follow me 24/7. No, I'm gonna deplug when I do my limited live footage, and I'm gonna enjoy that experience of traveling to Italy and Rome, getting to know these people from all over the world. This is life, people, and this is real talk. And I tell people, you know, really check out my YouTube channel, because the concept of my channel, the concept and driving force behind my channel is how to rise above your financial situation, how to be strategic with your money, to invest your financial portfolio, to increase your financial portfolio, to increase your emergency savings account, and understanding that there's so many elements of minimalistic living. Let me break this thing down to you. Many of the elements of minimalistic living is health and wellness. Health is wealth. Your spiritual health, your physical health, your mental health, all of that ties into minimalistic living. Finances ties into minimalistic living. Cutting loose of worldly possessions ties into minimalistic living. So all of that can free you up to enjoy this world, people. This is real talk. So that is the concept behind my channel. That is the meaning of minimalistic living. And I want to give all thanks and glory to God this Sunday morning for awakening me. Because from 2007 to 2012, I was living in financial destruction. Nobody in this world could have told me December of last year, when I was in Cairo, Egypt for almost 2 weeks, that I would be walking inside of the Giza pyramids, walking inside of the Valley of the Kings, riding on the biblical Nile River, seeing the Giza pyramids and the Sphinx pyramids. All of that predates Christ. That's real talk. When I experienced that, people, that was a spiritual awakening. And I want to give thanks and glory to God for giving those ancient Egyptians to erect those phenomenal structures that still hold so many mysteries. I don't care how much technology men have in this world. I don't care how much AI is in this world, that they will never, ever be able to find out how those ancient Egyptians did what they did. I was over there. I saw it with my own eyes. I touched those ancient tombs. And when we went over there, they are still digging. I'm witnessing this. They are still digging and finding stuff, people. With what they teach us in school, it serves no purpose. You got to go see these 7 wonders of the world. You got to ride on the biblical Nile River. When I was in Cairo, Egypt, on some of my downtime, I was at a coffee shop, conversation with Egyptians people. They speak all language. They speak multiple languages. I met a retired Egyptian professor at a coffee shop in Egypt. And I'm just sucking up this knowledge. This knowledgeable Egyptian literally told me, still today, with all of this technology in the world, they cannot find out the source of the Nile River. That Nile River flows through Upper Egypt, Lower Egypt. The Nile River, people, is in the Bible. The Nile River is the blood life of Egypt. I'm listening to an retired Egyptian professor when I was over in Cairo, Egypt, at an Egyptian coffee shop. And I'm listening to this knowledgeable man telling me, a full-blooded Egyptian, still today, they do not know the source of the Nile River, which is the blood life of Egypt. And when he told me that validated that the source of the Nile River is from that Almighty God, people. When I literally took a boat ride on the biblical Nile River, I felt the presence of God. This is real talk. So again, beginning November the 2nd, tune in, people, because I'm going to do some live footage as I go on this second spiritual journey. And as I speak today, I'm already planning my next guided tour to go to Paris. That's how I'm going to keep this going. This is what life is all about. When I took my guided tour to Cairo, Egypt, and did so much live footage, as a content creator, I saw explosive growth in my YouTube channel. I saw explosive growth in the sales of my book. I saw explosive growth in the primary service under my company, Paris and Associates Resource Center, in terms of what I provide with that primary service of professional business coaching, which I'm at full capacity. So it's not all about being a content creator. I use this platform also to market my other products and service, to market my book, to market my company, Paris and Associates Resource Center. YouTube is an afterthought because my company, although I'm retired, I've always had my company, Paris and Associates Resource Center. Check out my business website on my link in my YouTube about face. I've always had my company simultaneously as I worked throughout the workforce all the way up until I retired from the state government, September of 2023. So I use this social media platform to also market my other products, services, and brand as a businesswoman. This is real talk. So like I said, be on the lookout for live footage, upcoming live footage, as I take my next guided tour to Italy and Rome. I'm going to meet so many people from all over the world, people. This is going to be life-changing. And I'm telling you, this is what life is all about right here. Because we are on this earth one time. We are born with an expiration date placed there by God. So in knowing that, I'm going to make it my business to go see this world. And I'm going to do it debt-free because I don't owe nobody nothing. And that is what it's all about when you really embrace the full understanding of minimalistic living in all areas of life. Your finances, your health, your wealth, and cutting loose a worldly possession so you can go see this world. That's all I have. Simplify, Simple Fidelis. And I'm going to leave you in the care of your own conscience. Have a great day.